Right, guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're doing a quick benchmark on the Shadow of War for Middle Earth. So if I show you the settings we have here, let's go over here. 3840 2160 at 1.00. I'm using Shadow Play to record all this footage. Vertical sync 60 frames. To be honest, I should take the vertical sync off, but because I don't think that, well, to be honest, on or off, I don't think it makes that much of an impact or depact. We've got that max 60 frames per second because that's what I'm trying to sort of keep in there. 4K. Now, when you got it at 4K, I want to try and get as many solid frames as possible. So if we go to advanced settings, graphical lightning is on ultra. To be honest, I don't know about that really actually. That doesn't really impact on it. Ultra quality increases dynamic light distance and RADI by a factor of 3 over medium quality. Then we have the high quality increased dynamic light distance and a factor of 2 over medium. And then we have medium quality is the baseline lightning setting. It supports 4 ambient lighting quality as well as an array of localized environment maps. But so we'll keep that there. Mesh quality doubles the distance of a medium. Well, we'll keep it on ultra pretty much. We're going to try and get all this out. I should flip it at the top of there. Actually, I think yeah, that don't make much difference anyway. That, but this does though. That goes way up because that uses 16. Actually, if we can put the textures on, and can we lower down this a little bit? Don't think that one's working. That's not working either. That doesn't have an impact. Tessellation neither. We'll put the shadows on a medium so we can keep in between that 8172 between 8192, so at least. But my god, system memory wise, we have, what was that, 10 gigs, so that's 10,484 megabytes of system memory, so that's not too bad. So what we do, and I've got, here we go, textures. Right, we've got DDR4 RAM in there, which is like, I think it was like 2400 megahertz in each one, or somewhere along the lines of that. We're using the i7 as well, so we want to get as much detail in this quality as possible. So we'll start a new game, and then we will show you how we're doing this. We'll put this on normal, and then we'll start, because I want to get some good decent quality settings out there, but I want to get some good frames, and I need to try and work out what the GTX 1070 can actually do, because I've got 8 gigabytes on there of VR memory, so that will actually kind of make this game a lot better if it's in between. So I'm just trying to keep them in the green. If you can keep them in the green and then have it so oh, here we go, the prologue. So let's get to the gameplay, because this is what you guys and girls have probably come for, why it's there. So yeah, 4K. Depends on the frame wise, because we don't want any frame tearing now, because I hate frame tearing. So let's go. I think I'm recording in 4K as well, so I can upload this as a sort of a.
These orcs are preparing for war.
There we go. Right, take him out. Who else? Can we sneak? Oh, there we go. Ah, he's going off. So there we go. So this is a little bit of gameplay as well. Right, let's drain him out. Let's use him so we can focus all the energy on him. And there we go. And we'll drain some more out of him. There we go. Oh, and his head just popped off really clean. Oh, oh, I think he's seeing me. Oh yeah, they've seen me. Alright, okay. There we go. Can we go across here? There we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with this card at the moment because we're doing 60 sort of frames per second solid. I've had to turn a little bit of the things down, but all in good sort of. I mean, this in a way I wouldn't say it beats the Xbox One, but it comes close because this has like 6 teraflops of compute power. So we have here vertical sync, dynamic, so it has to keep that. Resizes the game resolution to maintain a smooth frame rate. So basically it's using variety of resolutions but mixture. So in a way you could say that they're using exactly what the Xbox One would, the X, or the PlayStation 4 with the scaling and all of that. So it's actually quite clean, quite steady, smooth. This actually is perfect. There we go, and let's finish him off. Here we go. Ooh. It's a bit dark though, but I think it's because I don't think they've got HDR on this yet, and I'm not too sure if they're going to be putting it on. I heard somewhere they were going to do HDR on the game. There it goes, dropping to 59. I think it's because of all the players down a stealth drain. Ah, you can do a stealth drain. That's cool. Okay, there we go. There we go. This might take a while to upload if it's in 4K. I believe it's 4K that I'm uploading it in. But for a roughly 20-minute video or 10, 12-minute video in size, in 60 frames per second, this is pretty cool. Alright, let's kick their asses. Kind of a fantasy game, this is a pretty cool one. There we go, broke his arm. And these are actually orcs. And I like the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. Here we go, a little bit of frame tear in there. I think it's because sometimes it might be a patch they need to do. But you should see in a minute as soon as we sprint. Let's sprint out here. Keep going. Oh, spiders. Lovely little spiders. Don't tell me there's some big, massive ones right around the corner. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, we're in a cave. So obviously it's a cave. And the picture, and I wonder if I can slow it down, but no. But let's get to the camp because I want to. If you guys and girls want to see me do the campaign and stuff from start to finish from the first game for the benchmark. Well, not benchmarking, this is a benchmarking I'm doing. But yeah, this is pretty much solid benchmarking as it comes. For a benchmarking game, with the settings that I've put on, okay, so apparently there's a siege, so we've got to beat all the map and all that. We need to do something, where is it? Yeah, we do all that as a story, but for gameplay wise, this is absolutely detrimental graphics card. It's actually, I can't wait until I find when the latest graphics cards come out, because the new ones are coming out. I think it was like, is it the 20 Series 20 of graphics cards, which should be awesome. There we go, we're gonna train here.
Who leads the search for the
Who leads the search for what? For the Palantry. Ooh. Dazed by stealth, what his name becomes dazed after stealth attacks. Ooh. Oh, his head comes clean off.
captain leading the search is in the lower city.
But yeah, this was not too bad at all actually, this game. Oh, what's that? Okay, let's try and... Still keeping that solid 60 frames, so mostly this, with the settings I've put it on, 60 frames, wow, 60 frames solid. But there is a sort of like a little frame tear, and I think it's because the V-Sync being on. Oh. There we go. Find the Orc Commander's Trail. As you can see, you could probably see it on screen, but it's a little bit of frame tear. Let's have a look. Oh, there's characters. Right. Vertical sync. We'll turn that off because I think that might be something. Let's have a look. Is that right? Let's have a look. You see, if I leave the frame, if I leave it unlocked, as you can see, it's even worse now. A little bit, not much, but look at that, a lot. Oh, it's the Grave Walker. I thought he was dead. He is. Oh, he looks petrified. That one. He looks petrified. Oh, actually, we'll take that petrified that one first. Oh, put him out of his scared misery. Oh. Woohoo! Oh. There we go. Oh, and his head pops off. I have to call him Mary Poppins.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Gondorians. Oh, the Palantir is a powerful artifact. There we go. Follow the Orc Commander's Trail. So yeah, I ain't played the first one much actually, but look at this huge world we playing in. Actually, I want to see if I've got this on 90 for the field of view. I presume there's a field of view thing on it. Field of view. We're in full screen. Vertical sync. So we've got the lightning on medium, mesh quality ultra, shadow quality medium as well. Textures and texture quality all on ultra. Ambient on high. Vegetation range ultra. And then we got these pretty much like sort of locked on. Enable large. Oh, what's this? Large page requires an administrator's privilege. Okay. So I have to get that off. I have no idea what that actually does. Page modes allows applications to allocate faster memory. This can improve performance in some circumstances. So you can get extra textures and better texture on it, I suppose then. What's this? So GPU anisotropic filtering into, what's that? EVGA floats, transcendental branching. So that's pretty much, I would say, give or take, maxed out at 10 megabytes. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the ones that was at 10,484 megabytes. So 16 gigabytes of RAM, total of use of 10 gigs, just over 10 gigs, almost 10.5 gigs of RAM. So that's pretty solid for what it is. There we go. Actually, let's try. So we've got 4K. We've already tried it at 4K, so you guys and girls can see. Now, what happens if we put it down to 32 times 1800p? So if we put it at 1800p, would we get a more of a better performance? Because what we're trying to go for is better sort of I don't know, it seems the frame tearing's gone. Makes it a lot better. A little bit, at least. Oh no, a little bit of frame tearing there. Right, so what we do might be the frames. So if we leave the frames no limit, and what do we get? Dynamic resolution off. Right, so do we get any? What we are trying to do though, we are trying to achieve. See, I'm getting around about 40 frames per second now.
He's close.
I think it's because basically what happens is, right, we've got days there to do. Right, so if we put on dynamic resolution, so it uses, basically this will use, say if you want 120 frames, right, but what happens is it'll get you to that point, or it'll try and achieve it, but it kind of makes it sort of blurry in a sense. So it's lowered it really bad. So if you want to achieve, I'd say at least 30 frames per second, that looks terrible. So it's using this dynamic resizes the game. Oh, so it resizes it, makes it smaller. So it could be like really bad resolution. So you should always achieve somewhere around about 60 frames, and then you won't have to sacrifice too much. Here we go. That looks kind of a little better in a sense. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we'll take that big guy on over there. Oh, he's run. Oh, he's going to run away from me then. Okay. Okay. Oh. There we go. He's trying to save his partner, but he ain't going to save him. Oh, let's take out him first, the big guy. Ah, no. Alright, ooh. There we go. Oh, right in the back and right around his throat. But yeah, this Lord of the Rings type sort of games, I like these. They're pretty awesome. Right, let's see if we can sneak up. Can we climb up there? Yeah, we can. We should be able.
Right, form up. Your mission is to secure the seeing stone. It's blue, it's round,
Okay.
and it's ours.
So it gives you the choice to sneak up behind him
You bring it to me.
and give him a really good surprise.
Unless you want your brain scrambled.
Yeah, definitely like Assassin's Creed guys and girls, this. Apparently he don't like surprises. Right, actually, see if I can get down. I'm getting too high up. Right, here we go. Right, can we...
Hardly a building left standing in the whole city. Just the way it ought to be.
Right, can't jump on top of him for some reason.
Are you lost?
Minas Ethel is no more.
Oh, he saw me.
It's Minas Morgul. And Minas Morgul eats your kind.
Oh, there we go.
You will never take our city.
Break you in half! Hit him again!
Ooh.
I will avenge my brothers.
Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch the Lord of the Rings live, but I want to wait until the 4K versions come out of that. Oh, can you imagine? 4K HDR. Fantastic. Not the end all of be all the. Come on, come on. There you go. Oh. Oh, just took him off his feet. Right, so you can get all that. Was defeating captains allow. What's that? Celebrable to forge. Celebrable to forge the powerful gear. You can manage your gear in the inventory menus. So yeah, this isn't too bad for what it is. But anyway, guys and girls. Actually, we'll select that one. Anything else? No. So you've got like armors you can do in this as well. I don't know what place this actually goes between the Lord of the Rings. If it goes in between any of the films, or if it like in the middle. or if it's its own story, really, to be honest, because this kind of looks like another sort of a story
Sergeant Tarandor's going to
from
be
the Lord of the Rings, but from a different background story, and it looks intriguing. But I'm definitely going to have to do a live stream of this, guys and girls, so let us know in the comments below. I've been doing Twitch streams of this, probably lower the settings down to 1080p rather than 4K, even though this is a 4K card. But yeah, it's a fantastic game, fantastic graphics. I don't know if this is in 4K graphics though. I'm not too sure if this is the 4K graphics settings. I don't know if you have to activate them. I've already downloaded the texture pack and it says it's installed, so I don't know if it's on the sort of texture of installing it. Because what I've done, I went to the game and it says install texture pack, so while this game was installing the Shadow of War, yeah, I just like literally installed it at the same time. It was only a small file, I think it was like 700 megabytes or something. I don't know whether it was supposed to be bigger than that, but the game was around about 80 to 90 gigabytes in size. So obviously, big game-ish. I might have to get myself an 8 terabyte hard drive at some point, a decent fast one with fast load times. But yeah, guys and girls, if you like this benchmark, hopefully this has helped with some of the settings. And actually what we'll do for the last bit, because this is kind of mixed on the 4K side, we'll do 3840, 2160 for the last one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like the graphics though on 4K. But I do hope the HDR comes into it soon, or if an update comes out for it. I'll be definitely putting a sort of an update video on it for when they do actually install HDR. But until then, this has been the... what is it? It is Saturday the 4th of November. It's 3:33 in the morning. I've been Anthony Kenneth Bishop. This has been my channel. Cheers all for watching, guys and girls, and stay safe all.